NBC News. This is Today.
This morning on Today's Beauty, looking good without going broke. Haircuts, waxing, mani-pedis. The cost can drain your wallet, but it doesn't have to be that way. Kari Molvar is Cosmopolitan Magazine's beauty director. She has some cost-cutting tips for you. Kari, good morning. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
You know, when you add it up over the month, you found what an average woman is spending when it comes to mani-pedis, waxing, and all of that. What are you finding we're spending at the end of a year, for example?
End of a year can easily be over $1,000, which is a lot.
That's a lot of money. So what would you suggest are ways that we can cut back, and what are some things we can do ourselves?
Well, you want to set a budget for yourself. Experts usually say you want to aim for about 3% of your take-home pay. So, for example,
that's your beauty budget.
That's your beauty budget, right? If you make $40,000 a year, that ends up being about $60 a month. So that can easily go in a blink of an eye.
I mean, that's like a lipstick and maybe something else if you don't watch it.
Right, right. So you want to do some things at home, and there's a lot of great things that you can do that are super easy and, again, will end up saving you money.
Okay, so for example, your mani-pedi, as we see here on Heather, right? She's enjoying herself after having a mani-pedi.
Pretty color there, exactly. So you can do that at home. And a lot of times, you know, 10, 15 years ago, we used to just treat it as a splurge, something that we went out and did. And now a lot of us think about it as a staple. We're always going out to the salon and the spa and whatnot. So again, do some easy things at home. Mani-pedi is a great idea. You can also do some leg waxing at home. You can do teeth bleaching at home. You can do your blowout, that type of thing.
Some of the things that you maybe don't want to be doing at home, though, bikini waxing, some other sensitive areas, right?
Right, that makes sense. There's certain things, like you said, the bikini waxing, maybe a significant dye change. If you're going from light to dark, you might want to go to a pro for that. Leave, you know, those sort of things up to the experts.
All right, and then a lot of us also want that salon finish, especially when it comes to the blowouts. So how do you guarantee that you're going to get that same look without having to go splurge at the salon?
Right. Well, it's all about technique. You can learn some little tips and tricks that you can do yourself. So, for example, if you're going to do a blowout, angle the brush vertically as you're, you know, running the blow dryer down your hair, and that actually seals the ends so they get nice and, you know, soft, and that kind of has that look.
And investing in a good brush and investing in a good product, that may help you get more of that look that you're going for.
Yeah, and have those supplies at home at the ready too. So you have it all there and you can just do it easily.
Other ways to save, and all of us, I think you encounter this, is when we go, for example, shopping and get to the mall and you're at the cosmetic counter, the perfume counter, and there's the pressure sale, or there's a here, do you want to try? Oh, no.
The spritz.
Yeah, exactly. And then you end up walking out with a purchase that you weren't maybe actually going to plan to buy that day.
Right.
How can you avoid that?
You want to find nice ways to say no. So, for example, at the perfume counter, you can say, great, let me take some samples home. Let me, you know, let it sit on my skin for a couple hours and see how I feel about it. If it's skincare, you can say, I just bought a bunch of new skincare things. Let me use those up before I buy more. You can always say, thank you, I want to think about it. I think that's a really nice way to just get out of it without feeling like you're being mean.
I like the idea, too, of like parking in a different area of the mall, like in the men's section, and that way you can avoid this whole area to begin with.
If you're prone to temptation,
you know it's your weakness,
just
as
bypass
it is mine.
it.
Okay, now let's talk about some of the items that if you are going to go to a store, if you do want to splurge, you have a couple of things here that you think are good investments.
Right, that's a good tip too. You don't want to deprive yourself completely. So there are a lot of high-end designer brands that offer some affordable items at prices that we're not going to break the budget. So Chanel, all of these actually are under $25. This is what we rounded up. So Chanel nail polish,
this
under
is that
$25.
hot blue color now, right?
Everyone loves. Yep, definitely. We have some Dior lipstick. We have a Givenchy eyeshadow, a Coach lip gloss. Again, all of this under $25.
So, and these you're going to pull them out of your handbag. You're going to look pretty stylish too.
That's true.
Okay, and then over here you have some product which I guess the key here is proportion as well, like how much you actually use to make it last longer, right?
Right, yep. Interestingly, dermatologists told us that women, especially when it comes to their skincare, they over-apply. We tend to think that if we apply more of something, it's going to work better. But actually, you could end up with skin irritation, and you're just kind of throwing some product down the drain.
All right, so like a dime-sized drop will do you.
Yes.
And then really quickly over here, you've got some great things that don't cost you that much at all, and everybody loves them.
Everybody loves a bargain. These are our Cosmo Best Beauty bargains. We have Wet n Wild eyeliner, 99 cents.
Fantastic.
Great Lash Mascara, you know, $5. Makeup artists love it. A&D ointment, nothing is better for dry skin on your feet even.
Exactly.
And then Aquaphor.
It's fantastic. I use it all the
classic.
time. Kari Molvar, thank you so much. And coming up next,